Good morning, students. Hope all of you are doing well. Today I am going to discuss the last worksheet, whatever I give it to you. So this one exercise 5.2 1 2 3. So this part only, the first three question I gave it to you in the last worksheet, as a last worksheet. So today only I will discuss these three questions, okay, and rest of the question I will give you as a homework at first, then next day I will discuss in my next video the rest of the questions, okay. So let's see the first question. You see here, exercise 5.2. What are the prime factors of the following numbers? So you see here 5 numbers is given, so you have to find out each of the following numbers prime factor. So for this you will solve this problem. So for this you have to solve like this way. So you have to find out that have to follow that factorization process. So you have to find out what are the prime factors of these numbers. So first one is your 1225. So at first you write like this way and start you dividing like this. So at first you see this last digit is 5. So already we learn what is the divisibility condition or rules of 2 3 4 5 like this. So you see the last digit, if is 5 or 0, that number is divisible by 5. So that's why I am divided by 5. So like this way, again this is 5. So like this way you have to solve it, and then you see this. So 1225 equals to 5 into 5 into 7 into 7. So this is the prime factors of 1225. So see this number. So these are the prime factors of 1225. So next number is 5184. So for this also you see this, you have to step by step you have to do it. So you see is so at first the last digit is 4. So according to the divisibility condition, if that unit place digit means ones place digit, if is 2 4 6 8 or 0 2 4 6 8, so then that number will be divisible by 2. So that's why I'm divided that number by 2, then again 2 you divided by 2, this like this way you see this up to this. So after that you see that last digit is last number is 3. So that 3, if you do this factorization, then you will 3 is only 3, 1 into 3 means we will get 3. So that's why I am putting up to this. So 5184 you have to write the number is also. So these are the prime factors of 5184. So next number is 10816. So these numbers also you have to like this way, you have to find out the factorization of this number, and then at the end you have to write the answer like this way. Prime factors of 10816 equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. See that how many 2s are 6 2s is here, and 2 13 is here. So like this way you have to solve. So see this question number D, 28,917. So this number's prime factorization you have to find out. So prime factor of 28,917 equals to how many 3's here, 5 3's is here, and 1 7 and 1 17. So next question number E, 18,432. So for this also you have to solve this like this way, and then you have to write the prime numbers of 81,432 equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3, then into 13 and into 29. So like this way you have to solve it, and you at the end you have to write the prime factors of the number, what is the number is given in your question, okay. So next question is our find the HCF. So HCF, the full form HCF is highest common factor. So you have to find out the highest common factor of the following numbers. So you see here that two numbers is given here, so you have to find out the highest common factor. So for this actually it will be very much easier if you follow this method. So you see one of that so two number is given here. At first you have to find out the prime factors of each of the numbers. So at first I have what I have done, so 108. So at first I am finding out the prime factors of 108. So you see at first you write like this way, and then the second number is 144. Then you find out the prime factors of 144. Then you find out, you see this circle of this number. So you have to find out which digit is the common on both places, means both prime factors of those two numbers. So here you see that 2 is common here, and 2 3. So that's why I am circling. So these are the highest common factor of 108 and 144. So then you simply find out the product of the highest common factor. Then you will get 36 is the highest common factor of the number 108 and 144. So next number is the 200 and 225. So let's see. So at first you have to find out the prime factor of 200. So like this way I found the prime factors of 200, and then 225 the prime factors of 225. Then you find out which digit has the common factor in both places. So both the prime numbers have the same common digit. So you see here that those numbers already have circled. So 2 5 is here and 2 5 is here. Other than the digit is 2 and 3, so those are not common to each of the prime factors, so that's why we cannot take it. So only 2 5s is the common factor in both the places, so that's why the highest common factor of 200 and 225 equals to 5 into 5, that's mean 25. So let's see the question number C, 147 and 168. So same procedure we will follow. At first we have to find out the prime factors of 147, and then you have to find out the prime factors of 168. Then you find out the which digit are the common in both the prime factors places. So you see here 7 and 3, so these two digit is common in both the prime factor places, so that's why I am finding out the product of that highest common factor. So that highest common factor of 147 and 168 equals to 3 into 7 times 21. Question number D, 170 and 204. So these cases you have to find out the prime factors, and then you find out the which digit are common in both places. So say here 2 is 2, so both places 2 is common, and 17. So 5 is here, but 5 is not present here, so that's why you cannot take 5, or 3 is not is here, and another 2 is not here, so that's why we cannot take this 2 and this 3 and this 5. So that's why only this which are the common, that digit we will take. So 1 2 2 is common, so that's why I am taking 2, and 17 is also common in both places, that's why 17. So highest common factor of 170 and 204 equals to 2 into 17, that's mean 34. Okay, so hope you can understand how do you solve this problem. So these things already I discussed when I am discussing the chapters, but here already I showed you how to solve this problem, and in exam how to write it. So this that's why I am writing this way, so you please follow it and you practice it. Okay, hope you can understand. So question number 3, find the highest common factor of the following by the common division method. So there are, that highest common factor we can find out in many way, but if in your question is mentioned that by common division method, by large division method, so only that time you have to solve that problem that way, otherwise your marks will be deducted. And you see that here already mentioned in your question, so we cannot follow any another method, only this method we have to follow, because that is mentioned in your question. common division method. So only this method we will follow. So that method I use that method and solve all these problems. Okay, so see here, the find the highest common factor of the following. So according to our question already is mentioned that we have to find out the highest common factor, but by the follow of the common division method. Okay, so first question is our 5184 and 6561. So see here, you have to follow to finding out the common division method, so we will use this method, and then you find out that the common prime factors are, see here, 3 and 3. Okay, so 4 3 is here, so I am written here 4 3. So now the find out the product of the common prime factors. So 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, so then 81. After multiplication, after finding out the product of the prime factors, we will get 81. So here that the highest common factor of 5184 and 6561 is 81. Okay, so next question is our 1935 and 2150. So here also you have to find out the common prime factors are 5 and 43. The product of common prime factors equals to 5 into 43, so means 215. So that's the highest common factor of 1935 and 2150 is 215. So like this way you have to write and solve this problem. And next question is our 4590 and 5202. So here also you solve like this way, and then you have to find out the common prime factor are 2 3 3 and 17. So the product of the common prime factors equals to 2 into 3 into 3 into 17. So after multiplication you will get 306. So 306 is the highest common factor of these two numbers. Okay, so next question number D. Question number D, 7150 and 9295. So the common prime factors are 5 and 143. The product of the common prime factors are 5 into 143. Then after multiplication you will get 715. So thus highest common factor of 7150 and 9295 is 715. So next question number E. So up to this actually the two numbers are given. You have to find out the product of the common prime factor, highest common factor, but here actually 3 numbers is given. So how many numbers is given, that doesn't matter. So only you have to check to find out that which of that one digit is that all the numbers are divisible by that digit. Okay, so that is things you have to keep in your mind. Other things is simply same. How many numbers are given? Here only 3 numbers is given. If there have more than 3, that doesn't matter. Okay, so only you will follow these steps. Okay, so you have to choose that digit that all the numbers are divisible by that digit. So that is the important things. Okay, to find out the highest common factor. So the common prime factors are 5 5 5 and 7. The product of common prime factors is equal to 5 into 5 into 5 into 7, so 875. So this is the highest common factor of these 3 numbers is 875. So here also three numbers is given. So same way you have to find out. Then you have to find out the common prime factor at first. Then you have to find out the product of the common prime factors. So here I got 338. So the highest common factor of 27,378, 21,632 and 16,900 is 338. So like this way you have to solve it, and you please practice it many more times, and please do in your classwork copy. Who have not done this worksheet, you please do in your classwork copy. And so last 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So rest of the questions up to 4 to 11, the all this question I'm giving you as your homework. So next day I will discuss this part of this exercise. So 4 to 11, this is your homework, so you please do it. And so Monday we have a class, so that day I will discuss this rest of the question answer from this exercise. Okay, please you do it in your classwork copy. Okay, next day I will discuss. Hope you can understand how to solve this problem. So the actually this you please practice it. Okay, so then you can understand, you can understand better. And all those question answer you please don't leave a single question. Please you do all the question in your classwork copy. Okay, so let's see that on Monday we will discuss the rest of the question. But plus before that I want you please try it one time, that I will be there to discuss it. Okay, thank you students, hope you can understand. Bye.